Hello and welcome to the Cosmic Energy Navigation Forecast for the week of March 15th through March 21st. And I'd like to just invite you just to take a breath because we have some intense energies going on right now collectively. And I'm really hoping that these 6 cards give you some insight. I'd like to invite you to choose one card from 1 to 6. And this card is going to be your navigation card, your GPS card in regards to your astrological forecast for this week coming. And I also encourage you to go over to astro.com should you not know what your rising and moon sign is, so you can have a complete forecast with the navigation card to help you out as well. So I'm going to start right off the back, the very first card. So again, choose one card from 1 to 6. Any number from 1 to 6, and that card is going to help you navigate through this week. So the very first card that's showing up is letting you know, if you chose the first card, you are powerful. You are powerful and you can get through any storm that you are experiencing. And to keep that in mind and using your solar plexus to really trust your intuition and go into a space of trusting faith. Because between working with faith and knowing that you are powerful, you can get through anything. Now the number 44 is very powerful as well, as it is a master number. The 44 is a higher calling to building a stronger foundation, and recognizing the abundance that you are surrounded by. This is not a time to focus on lack. This is definitely a time to focus on the abundance around you and how are you going to be building more abundance into your life based on a new foundation. So that's your card should you have chosen number 1. Number 2, the second card is in reverse. Interesting that if you've chosen the number 2 card, this means there's a little resistance behind it. And this card is giving you a message of letting you know it's time to connect spiritually. Connecting with spiritual guidance, connecting with your higher power, sitting quietly and praying, sitting quietly in meditation, connecting with yourself on a higher level. As you do, you step into your heart center to help you to heal from whatever worries and doubts you may have going on right now, individually and collectively. Your number here is 3 and 4. So the 3 is, how can you create a different circumstance for yourself, and how can you change the way you are communicating and communicating on a higher level? That 4, such as the very first card, is about building a new foundation. So this energy that we do have going on right now is really about building a new foundation with yourself and also with everyone around collectively, working into a 7 energy. So that 7 is really about sitting quietly and evaluating where you are right now and what changes would you like to endure as we're all collectively enduring changes right now. We're being forced to endure changes, but what changes can you endure on the individual level? And utilizing your spiritual guidance to help you, calling out to your spirit guides, your archangels, your loved ones. And as I've mentioned several times over in other live events, call on Raphael. Raphael is the archangel of healing, and call on him and have him guide you. This card was in reverse, so please be mindful that there is resistance to connecting with the spiritual guidance. So if you did choose number 2, let go of the resistance. Our third card. So if you're choosing the third card, that card's also in reverse. And it's interesting that these cards are showing up. I did a reading the other day, and these were some of the cards that popped up. So we have rebirth, and that's exactly what's going on with what is going on in our life right now and in our world collectively. Every one of us are engaging in a rebirth of some sort. We are all going through a transition so we can step into our higher self, letting go of the ego, letting go of the I, and stepping into the we. What can we do together as a team? And when we step into that rebirth, we're also going to be stepping into the heart center of unconditional love and self-love as well. Your numbers here is 2 and 1. So the 2 is the partnership as you are going through a rebirth. The 1 is the new possibilities that are coming through with this rebirth, adding into a 3 energy. So there is going to be, you are creating a new life for yourself right now. As you are going through this quote-unquote crisis, you are creating a new life for yourself. So you're being reborn. So if you chose the third card, that message is letting you know that in this crisis, you are literally recreating, reinventing yourself and transforming in a different perspective and raising your vibration to be a better version of you. The fourth card. Fourth card is also in reverse. Interesting that so far all the cards are in reverse. And the fourth card is all about connecting with your higher self. So appropriate with what's going on. This is really a time to connect with your higher self. This is really a time to let go of the ego and move into a space to what really serves you. And are you living in your purpose? Are you living in purpose? Maybe it's time to let go of all the material things and really get back into the necessities versus the wants. What do you really need for survival? And this is all about stepping into your higher self, but it was in reverse, so there is resistance. So if you chose the fourth card, let go of the resistance of connecting to your higher self and allow yourself to connect. The chakra associated is the crown chakra, so it is about really connecting on a higher level, going in and connecting with your higher power as well. And the number 11 is a master number. So it is a real high calling with your higher self. And the 11 equals to a 2. So it is really about a partnership that you're going to start sharing with your higher self. You're going to let go of the ego and start worrying about, well, what can I do? And step into this space of unconditional love, peace, and forgiveness as you step into your higher self. Remember, there is resistance there, so let go of the resistance. We're going to move into the fifth card. And the fifth card is not in reverse. This one's upright. So this is about marriage. So if you chose the fifth card, you might be in a space of getting married. You might be in a space of thinking about committing to another person. That's a powerful card. Love it. And the chakra associated is also the crown chakra. So it is really about when you step into a marriage with another person, you are stepping into the we. You are stepping into a partnership. You are stepping into how you're going to help each other transform and transition to being better versions of one another. Your number here is 88. So it is about abundance as you move into a marriage. And that 88 is a higher calling. So the abundance is coming from a much higher place. And it works out to be a 16, which brings you back into a 7 energy, which is what the second card was about too. So that 7 energy is really about the two of you coming together and evaluating how the two of you can help each other be the best versions of one another. The best version of yourself, and coming together help each other to do that in a marriage. You're making a commitment with one another and literally writing this down in vows. So beautiful number 5 card. Let's see what number 6 has to offer. If you chose the number 6, it's letting you know that this week is your transformation. This week you are undergoing a transformation, as most of us are. But if you chose the number 6, you might actually be in a space where you start to see what that transformation looks like for you. You're probably starting to open your eyes up wider and allowing yourself to really trust and come out of the panic and the fear and the chaos, and recognizing that there's something so much bigger going on here, so much more powerful, such as the very first card said, and knowing that you are transforming. Now the chakra is the solar plexus, which is about trusting your intuition and trusting in faith, and know that you are transforming to something so much bigger than you. And your number here is 1 and 8. So that 1 is, again, it's a new opportunity coming in, a new beginning for you. The 8 is the abundance that you're going to be stepping into as you do transform and transition. And that equals out to a 9 energy. That 9 is about the things you are letting go of. You're going to clear things out. You're going to make space. You're going to make space so you can really get into the space of being who you are on a much deeper soul level. So you can transform. So that number 6 card is powerful. So any of you who chose the number 6 card, congratulations on your transformation this week. Congratulations on recognizing that there's a much bigger lesson that we are all undergoing in this process of perhaps chaos and fear and panic, and that we are all collectively being forced to change something. As I always like to say, The universe gives us an opportunity to make changes on our own, but if we do not do those changes on our own, the universe will step in and force us to make changes. And I think at this point in time, because this is a collective situation, the universe wants every one of us to make some changes. So these cards are really powerful cards, as the very first card says. So again, all you're doing is the one card you chose, that is your GPS card. That's going to help you navigate through the Cosmic Energy Astrological Forecast that will be available sometime between today, if not tomorrow, on March 17th. And that one card is going to help you navigate through the Astrological Forecast. Taking the 3 cards from your astrological forecast, should you have 3 cards, assuming you have a different sun, moon, and rising sign, maybe you have the same sun or rising, whatever it may be, but taking those 3 cards with this one navigation card, bringing it together to help you have a story, and taking all 6 cards from this reading and bringing it all together, and you get a really awesome story. Because the cards here is powerful, spiritual guidance in reverse, rebirth in reverse, higher self in reverse, marriage, and then transformation. So as you move through this beautiful week, you are powerful enough as long as you let go of your resistance and you really start connecting with your spiritual guidance. They will provide you the answers that you are looking for so you can step into your rebirth. And as you step into this rebirth, you are stepping into your higher self. And as you do step into this higher self and begin to know yourself on a different level, you may very well connect with your partner that you've been so waiting for, because now you've done the work. So it could be very well the time for marriage. And having a marriage definitely leads into a transformation because you're transforming. So this is a powerful read for this week. So have fun with this week. Remember to release your fears, let go of your chaos, allow yourself to breathe. Breathe is key. Get outside into nature, take a walk, allow your body to move, because as you allow your body to move, you allow your brain cells to transmit different cells, excuse me, and it also allows you to feel good. What happens when I talk a lot? Anyway, so thank you so much for this. Enjoy your reading. I look forward to sharing the Cosmic Energy Astrological Forecast later on today. It will be posted and combining it all so it can guide you. Please leave your comments and questions at healingwithin76@gmail.com. And please go check out my website at holisticfitnessnewyork.com and check out all my services. And have yourself a blessed day. And just remember to stay in peace, calmness, and your abundance. I am Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Clone, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. And I'm wishing you well and many blessings. Namaste.